Hi, I'm Tina. This is To the Inner Wild. Nice to see you again. Welcome to the newbies. Only those who have good intentions are welcome here. All others must leave. I welcome the angels of light and love to help direct and protect these messages, my space, my auras, my chakras, and my viewers. This is the third run that I'm restarting, just because there's just been a lot of holdups and hangups, and I really think that that's part of the messages. I'm in the process of closing out old items and knowing when to say goodbye to things, like cutting my losses. So when we talk about word is bond, sometimes holding integrity to ourselves is being realistic with the whole picture. So you don't need to come through for those, you don't need to bend over backwards, but fulfilling your word to those who don't value it. You know what I mean? So that's when you kind of mediate what truly needs to transpire, and that's working with the divine. They're the people that, those are the energies that interject, when somebody's getting married, they're does anyone have any objections, kind of, and it's the final say before it transpires, before it's official. And so that's when the divine is hold up, no, time out. This is where they have something final to say, and it's just they speak on our behalf, our higher selves. So that's, it's just the saving grace. Especially when we're just saying goodbye. We don't have to put a big red bow on it. We don't need to over amplify it to how, to make other people feel better. This is a process where we are creating peace with ourselves. Okay, we are more concerned about how we step out, how we close out, than anything else. So the energies today will be depicted through the Book of Chaos. All right, angels of light and love, what is the energy with regards to that? That wanted to come through. It is the Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay, so there's a hold up when it comes to the ideation of what lies ahead. And it's the hold up isn't too bad, okay? This is just, the angels putting their foot in the door and just wait a second. This is the reason why we want to gain peace of mind, because there are other things that we can aspire to invest in. Our dreams, our, the forgotten world of what sparked our interest when we were young and free. What does it look like upright? Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So a group of 7 kind of sitting around in as a powwow, out in the forest, and so 7 of Cups is about dreams and possibilities. Okay, so why is it in reverse? Do we know why it's in reverse? Ace of Swords pronounced, facing the 4 of Cups pronounced. Right behind it was the Ace of Wands, by the way. you know, there's a strong energy that keeps following me, the one that keeps challenging me, that isn't my person, that is trying to break shit around me, trying to like cause confusion and, you know, like a lack of confidence within my part. Like I made the bad decision when truthfully they made the bad decision. The angels are saying like, no, they're projecting their energy onto you, so much so that they're trying to like deduct from the protection that you have set up, the boundaries. They're slowly trying to like pick at them and like pick at your fences, and trying to like lower your guard when it's like, dude, you know you fucked up, you know? Like, that's the truth of it. That's a cover card. And if it's facing this, like, yeah, you missed out on, you know, the soul of your dreams, you know, to join with you. Like, yeah, did you hear the candle? Interesting. And it's all because, like, you just, like, listen to, like, the head between your legs, whether that was your own or somebody else's, you know what I mean? Like, that's, yeah, do you see that? That's what that was. That was behind that dude. So you paid more attention to, like, what's come and gone, your mistakes, you know, third time's a fucking charm, and you didn't take what Spirit handed over to you, which was the Ace of Cups. Like, you had 3 aces here, but like you gave that away, you know. You just fucked up, you know, and you know it. So, you know, there's some kind of suspension there. So that's what kind of energies are around me right now, and his is pretty dominant. And his is used to being dominant. However, yeah, like, this is kind of like sweet justice, you know, experiencing, you know, the wrath of their decisions, what he's truly compromised along the way. Oh my gosh, this is microcosm and this is macrocosm, because yeah. So that is that's the energies like around me. Like, even though there are, you know, good times still like surrounding this person, like there's someone actively trying to get up all in his like business. Still, it's just like he's not very interested for a very good reason. Like, you can get that's a dime a dozen, you know, not even a dime. That dime is like all rusted and corroded, and it's just old stuff, like a penny that you would find like stuck like in, I don't even want to say like in the crevices of your couch, but this is like, it's decayed, like there's stuff all stuck to it, like shit you get from the sewers, you know. It's like, you would definitely not want to put that in your pocket and take it home, for sure. Old news. Like, okay, we're not really talking about this person, and we're talking about the energies surrounding us. So we can kind of like group that into one category. And so now we know, we can identify the energy, you know, as it stands. Like, I don't need to go to another reader and wonder why when they don't read into, like, it's a general reading. So I know how far I go when I go into my readings, and I'm not dissing anybody else, but I know the information, like how far I need to go in order to access what I need in order to be like done. It's done, you know? Okay. Angels of love and light. What are the energies surrounding me at this time? Like, I have no interest in what this person's next move is. I have no interest in what their thoughts are with regards to me, or how they like me, or how, they think this and that of me, or what they're saying to their friends. Like, that's all just like holding everything up for myself. And, like, if they could, if they really wanted to, then they would. Okay? That's it. So, I gotta do my own thing and focus on like turning this like real, coming into fuller realization of like where I want to be, what situation, like what kind of energies I depict. And I'm not gonna get suspended in all of this. Like, that's done. It's old news. Okay. Do you hear that? So regardless if it makes this person angry or whatever, that's their energy prior to my arrival. Like, I've only brought good into their lives, into their environment, into their other life energy around them. Like, I have done that for like the people that they interact with. I have done that. So, there's no validity in that anger, unless it's supposed to like rack up more karmic points in order for them to learn their lessons, when the time comes. Okay, so 6 of Cups, King of Cups, and 2 of Cups. Okay, so moving on, and what's next for me is someone who's really going to show up. Like, for real. Most definitely. Someone that I could be friends with. Someone that would easily be friend energy as well as like magnified into something else. This is someone who's responsible, highly intuitive, and doesn't put that to waste. Someone that wants to share the same energy, share the same cup. That is able to. Do you see this? Okay, let me just show you. There's a storyline in this already. So there's a 6 of Cups right there. Okay. The King of Cups presents it to this lady here. They are the same two energies, okay? Presents it to this lady. Okay. It's also kind of depicted here, like a youthful state. But do you see how one is knocked over? He wants to share his cup with her. So we've got the 6 of Cups here, which is like total kinship energy, soulmate, soul tie relationship, soul family. And we all have something to learn from each other still, but this is a very intimate process. Where like everyone is intuitive in this. Like, it's just it's hard to put words behind it. But there's the 7th cup there. So we regain this picture of like a dream. So that is the new storyline. That's the new energies surrounding me. Yeah, I totally feel it in my crown chakra. And just like, yeah, it's good. If I'm getting the feels now, like, can you imagine? Okay. Okay, so that one. It's the 10 of Cups. Holy freaking cannoli. Do you see that? It's the only one that was standing upright amidst the deck. I was kind of like bummed that like I didn't see what it was facing or what but it didn't turn, like, it was just the one that was like kind of perpendicular. Knight of Pentacles. Takes some time. Yeah, this whole process took some time, but like this is absolute, like this is a legacy of happiness. So these two are going to bring in like a lot of abundance. Like abundance is, you know, happiness alone for the many, for the all. So when you have like the vibes and they have the vibes, and together it's like just super amplified, like it just rubs off on other people. So that's excellent. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anything else? Angels of love and light. What are the energies currently surrounding me? Okay. Two of Swords. So I think this is being like blocking ourselves off, like being very elite with our energy. It's gatekeeping for our own temple, for the sake of growth. That this is a period of like digesting material and really like feeling things out, like really fine tuning and understanding these energies so that we're not making the same mistakes twice. Because like when we like share information like this, of course there's going to be people who want to like fuck with that energy and fuck with that storyline, that they may use the same kind of verbiage and the same kind of clues to those unique identifiers. They, you know, it's almost like spiritual fraudulent activity. So they're spiritual con artists. And you know, it's just really fine-tuning into that. So like what's real and what's not, because we can't always trust what our what we see. No, we can't. So this is a portion where we need to kind of stand apart and just in rest. Yeah. Some people are not happy about that, but like, just, you know, it's neither here nor there. Actually, it's there, not here. That's the whole point of this card. Okay. 7 of Wands in reverse. So let me get a little context of the 7 of Wands as far as energy surrounding us. Oh my goodness. Okay. 5. Okay, so it's the Hierophant in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, 7 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Wands in reverse, 4 of Wands in reverse, 2 of Pentacles, and the Empress. Okay. So okay. So there's a certain aloofness into like what's the reason for the aloofness is like humbling, you know, those that proceed to like think that they have the upper hand when it comes to like their moving in the dark, being deceitful just to have the higher ground, like hitting below the belt. That's what we're talking about here. So we're humbling them by like being like kind of indifferent, like, no, you're over there, remember, you're there, okay, that was your decision, you decided to be like that, and like I remember that, like you showed me that time and time again, that was your first impression, and the second impression, the third impression, and so on, like that was the lasting impression. So I'm just gonna let it be. Like I know who I am, I know what I stand for. So I'm just like weighing things out. I'm deciding, like recalibrating within the decision making process of what stays and what goes in my temple. And right now I'm deciding what should go. And I'm not gonna communicate. I'm not gonna have a dialogue with anyone about that. This is my decision, and I don't need to consult with any exterior party to help them like mediate what's going on within in their world. That's not my role. My role is to do what's best for me, because I've already engaged in dialogue. It's like it's come and gone. Those moments have come and gone, and this tells me the reason why. Like I don't need to engage in dialogue with. Like I'm doing away with the deceit. There's no room for, for those possibilities anymore, because there's darkness within the masculine and feminine role that are fucking around and being very irresponsible with their magic. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they definitely are. So it's being absolutely aloof to that energy. Mm-hmm. So that's like the absolute one up there. Just, you don't have a say anymore. You never really did. I'm surprised that I allowed you to have a say in like how you think or feel about me, or like even letting you step into my energy. But part of that is just like, the learning process of of knowing when to be how do I say it? Like you can't let everybody in the door. Like there's a certain capacity, Otherwise you compromise the foundations that are set, and you compromise the safety of those living within those dwellings. You compromise your own stability, your own inner peace, like without getting to know, who's coming forth first. And so it's just fine-tuning those frequencies, because the higher power that we develop within, like, how do I say it? The more power, how do I say it? The more powerful we become, the more of those with power gravitate towards us. It doesn't mean that they're like responsibly, using their energy. So that's that. Bottom of the deck is 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, bottom of that is the Devil energy. Most definitely. Okay. So yeah, we're not going to waste our time in any like of our vices or addictions. How do I say it? We're not going to invest anything that wastes our time. Anything that indulges in illusions. Like, yeah, okay, cut the deck. 8, Justice in reverse. Or is it Strength in reversed? I feel like it's Justice. Yeah, it's Justice in reverse. So things are calculating again, given the energies abound. It's just let me see here. The bottom of that, because we looked at the bottom of that, is the 14. It's temperance in reverse. Yeah. So the universe is going through an like alchemical type of process, just computing everything, the possibilities, and with every moment that passes, they're looking at what the final says are, what the final gestures are, and how much integrity they hold. Yeah. But justice will be served for sure. Yeah. And things will be balanced out for sure. Yeah. And this is good. This is for our greatest benefit, because even though this is like the phase of the interim, it's allowing for our abundance to grow. So it's allowing us to close out some items. It buys us some time to follow through with certain priorities. Okay. Yeah. So this is like kind of blanking out on the distractions. Like, no. To blank out the distractions, not blanking out. Like, we are very much aware of them, but like it's just kind of like a bleep, you know? Because when we're talking about mind control here, when it comes to, both masculine and feminine working within like their irresponsible magic energy, that like we do kind of need a blank out, like like the gray rock method, like you don't exist to me, like you're done, you have no voice, you have no weight, like I'm immune to your toxicity. I and my family are immune to your toxicity. You know what that means? That with any aggravation points, we just get better. We just improve. It doesn't deny that there's any kind of impact. It just ensures that the magnitude is going to be pronounced within our betterment. That's all that means. I and my family are immune to your toxicity. That's it. Okay, so now we're with the Ostara deck. So it's just, I think it's important to like kind of blank out, like, yeah, that's what comes to that. Okay. Angels of love and light. Anything else as far as energies surrounding me at this time? Energies surrounding me at this time. Page of Wands in reverse and the Death card. So yeah, it's not like closing out like old stuff, because a transformation is in progress. Yeah. That's what that is. Okay. Four of Swords in reverse. So an awakening, and Seven of Cups in reverse again. Two different decks. So this energy is pronounced. It's coming into the awakening that there are certain parts of us that that are waiting to be pronounced, waiting for us to like really take advantage of. yeah, so what fell on my lap is strength. Okay, so strength came through. Again, a transformation process, and so this is a breakthrough as far as like following our dreams, like what we're destined to do. Because I know my dreams, they're very like almost like concave, like there's room to hold quite a bit. But you know, as far as my like following my dreams, it's just kind of like what I'm destined to do. You know, I leave it kind of open ended. Yeah. So there's that. Sorry, give me one moment. Just got a little snag here. Okay, so, and I think Spirit prefers it to be that way because I'm a little bit more honest than most people are. So, yeah, they said don't communicate. Like, I'm like too honest for my own good. So it's like they don't want me to, and I have master number 88 here, potentially speaking, with strength as a position of 8, and you know, 8 of wands here in reverse. So they're really saying like don't talk about it. What you're going to show them is because they only see with their eyes, is just you're going to be about it, and that's it. They're going to know that they truly fucked up and they have some lessons to learn. And there's no other way of facing it. Yeah, the light just got brighter there for a second. Yeah. So bottom of the deck is King of Pentacles in reverse. Again, like another position of power abused. You know, they're going, you know, they're just going to see it. That's it. There's nothing else to say with regards to that. Let's cut the deck one more time. Actually, 2 more times. Okay, 1. It's the 2 of Pentacles in reverse again. Oh, this time it's in reverse, and then the King of Wands in reverse. So yeah, we're not gonna be like, okay. So when it comes to love relationships at this time, they're saying like we're not going to engage. Like our way in is it like to make a firm decision right now, like, or any kind of rash decision right now is futile. But on the other hand, when it comes to, yeah, because we have like 2 people in the position of power, but they are misusing it in 2 different ways. So, you know, we're not going to, yeah, this is about ourselves at this point right now. Yeah. Yeah. Because, the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, what's behind that? 6 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Right at this very time, there's no room for all of that. Okay. So we're gonna do the bananagrams. Okay. Yeah, because when we're looking at that, like the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles is basically this character that started off in the beginning, except they're dispersed between 2 people. So even if you let go of that, like say goodbye firmly to that, the other the universe is going to bring in two separate energies that are very similar to that, that is almost like a distraction. Well, it's like it's not as obvious because it's broken into two different characters, but their delivery is pretty much the same thing. So it's just like a final test, like a pop quiz. And we don't need to learn that lesson if we're like learning it in the here and now. We don't need to learn it with live energies. We could learn it along the storyline. So we got A. Yep. WELTESTIYZKHO. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. So when I just said STI, that's sexually transmitted, like, infections. So, yeah, that, like, engaging in those, like, unreliable energies, they probably already have something already. Like, and they probably don't even know that. So, I would suggest if they are listening to get tested, within like the allotments of like all of it, they should get tested. I have HOTS, well, swell, swole, not, like a tie, SWAT, okay. So what? So I think I see swell. Okay, so, yeah. So, these people who like live very intense lives, they definitely have a high sex drive because A fell on the Ace of Wands, like right at the tip. So that's been their A game. That's what they know. And the first word being swell, well, that you know what I mean. Especially with the other two words, like HOTS and STI coming through. But swell, we're looking at like surfing. When you see a swell starting to form, that's when you know that's your cue to like start paddling out to catch the wave. So this is like kind of fine tuning like what's coming behind you, really, like knowing, like anticipating that. So this is like very much an independent thing when to be able to catch the wave and ride it. So that's why we have the Two of Swords, like kind of just like, nope, this is my me time. This is my time. And yeah, it's looking at it in those terms. And when, like when people like ask you, oh, so how are you doing? Oh, swell. It's kind of sarcastic, implying that somebody is really not doing that great. So the focus should be on its most positive sense. Because right beneath that, I see the letters for T. So there's a lot of gossip going on. And so I'm seeing skit here. But we could... skit. So understanding that these pieces of... these elements in our lives that like are really not like doing like so hot where we're not doing so hot is they're just like fractions of our lives. They're skits, meant to like help us learn. And the light just went out. Okay. Let me see, is there anything else? Let me see here. Yeah, because I could easily spell shit, you know. Or shot. Or shat. Whatever. But I think skit is, you know, the most prominent one. What else do we have here? Loathe is one, but like we can easily spell loathe with the remaining and just like get rid of many, but like we're not going with like the fastest route to getting through this. That's not the goal. That approach is not the goal. It's besides the point. So that was the first one that like word that really sparked like my attention. Yeah, because even when like I almost like did away with one of the cards, like almost turned it up, everything shifted like altogether. So they okay. It's knowing how to separate oneself. Like, this is me, that's them. They are doing this. They decided to do that. They are there. I am here. So it's knowing the clear separation of before and after walking out the door. So I see toe, but I also see talk. Or hat. I think talk came in first, and talk is more like it's tick-tock, you know, the clock is ticking, but talk is like the last foot out of the door almost, like, yeah, so it's tick-tock, like the final move, you know, that's what I'm getting there. So I have A and Z left. I see the name Yaz, you know, like Yasmin. So that's the first time I've seen that. And I know somebody who passed away from drug addictions, like, yeah, just like I didn't know her very intimately, but her name is coming through. So that might mean something for you, whether it be symbolic of somebody who has fallen from those addictions, and or somebody with that name. So it could be independently A to Z. You've got your letters all covered, like, you know, I've got all my resources covered. You know, that's what I'm leaving with. I came in with that, and I'm leaving with it as well. And I'm leaving with a more knowledgeable experience as far as how to use my words, my inputs more wisely. So if we're going to combine it with the whole, it's Taz, okay? So like a Tasmanian devil. Things might, like on that final step away, like things might look a little like in disarray, but honestly, if you were to really fine tune and look at things, they were already a disarray prior to your arrival. So don't take that, don't shoulder those last things upon yourself, like, because that's part of the reason why you're leaving. Like, it was broken in the first place. So there's that. Okay. That's it for now. Thank you, Angels of Love and Light, for helping transmute these messages and deliver them, and protecting my space, my auras, my chakras, my viewers. And yeah, I think that's it for now. So this reading is officially over. This reading is officially over. I don't know if there's going to be sound issues because I just got a call in that interrupted with the audio. So, yeah, this reading is officially over. So I close all portals that have been opened, and thank you additionally for respecting my time and space equally. Yeah, and that's it for now. Okay, bye.